Hello, this is Murli. Welcome to Tech Solutions. If you are watching my video first time, don't forget to subscribe the channel immediately and click the bell icon for more updates and like the video to reach more members. Don't skip the video and watch until end. Hi. In last video, we discussed about C tokens. That means in C tokens, we discussed the keywords and identifiers. Right? What is meant by keyword and what are the different keywords available in the C language, and what is meant by identifier, means what is the need of identifier and what are the rules for to declaring the identifiers. We will also see in the discussed in the last video. Right? Now in this video, we are discussing about constants. We are discussing about constant. What is meant by constant? Means here constants are the value or data values. The constants are the values. That value never change. That value never change their values during the execution of the program. Means if we can assign a value to the particular variable as a constant, right, that value cannot be changed during the execution of a program is called as constant. Means I can say simply what is meant by constant means if we can assign a value as a constant, that value cannot be changed during the execution of a program. Means cannot be changed means the value cannot be reinitialized. The value cannot be reinitialized is called as constant. Right? Now how we can assign, or how many ways we have to assign a constant value to the particular variable means we can assign the constant value as two types. Okay, this meant by constant means there is a two types of constants. One is numeric constant, another one is the character constant. You know what is meant by numeric constant? Numeric means we can give the numerical values like 1, 2, 3, like that we can give the numerical constant values, right? And what is meant by character constant means not only the numerical value, we can assign the characters like A, B, C. These are also possible to assign the constant to the particular variable. That is the in C language the constants are two types. One is the numerical constant, another one is the character constant. What is meant by numerical means you know what is the numerical numbers means 1, 2, 3, that's the numbers. Characters means A, B, C, D means we can assign either numerical value or character value as a constant to the particular variable. And here again the numerical constants again classified as two types. Means how many ways we have to represent the numerical constant means the numerical constant may be a integer constant or it may be a real constant. Here you know what is meant by integer means numerical means number, means that number can represent in two formats, either integer format or real format. Integer format means suppose 1, suppose 3, 10, 15 like that. Real means simply we can call it as floating point value, or there is a some decimal part like 15.4, 20.6, that is a some decimal part we have to represent. Are understood? The number, that is a numeric constant, we can represent in the two ways, that is the integer constant or real constant. What is meant by integer means there is no any fractional part, only we can consider the exact number, that is a 1, 3, 10, 15, suppose 123 like that, means real constant. What is meant by real constant means floating point value or decimal value. That means here we can consider the some fractional part value, that is a 15.4, 20.6 or 13.4 like that. We can represent the some decimal part values also. These type of constants are called as a real constant, and here it will be considered as a integer constant. Right? Now again this integer constant can represent in a four ways. You can represent in a four ways. This integer may be a decimal number, right? Or this integer constant may be a binary values we can represent. Here it may be a octal number or it may be a hexadecimal, means a number can represent any one of type. Any one of type. That means the particular number may be a decimal number or binary number or octal number or hexadecimal number. What is meant by decimal number? The value in between 0 to 9. The value in between 0 to 9. Now what is meant by binary value? Only the combination of zeros and ones. Now what is meant by octal number? The value in between 0 to 7. What is meant by hexadecimal? 0 to 15. That means the value we can range, the number format we can represent the any value like either decimal number or binary number or octal or hexadecimal. Like that also we can represent as a integer constant. And we know the real constant or floating point values. Are you clear? How we can represent the numerical constant means the numerical constant may be a integer constant or real constant. Integer means only the number without any fractional parts. Real constant means the number can consisting of some decimal part or fractional part. This type of constant is called as a real constant. Then coming to the character constant. What is meant by character constant? Means here the character we can represent as a constant like A, B, C. These are all the characters, right? We can represent as a constant. Same way. Here the character constant also has a two types. One is single character constant. Single character constant, otherwise string constant. What is meant by single character constant means you can take, suppose A is a one character, right? Then how we can say it is a character constant means whenever we can represent a character can represent within the single quotes or single quotation. We can represent a character within the single quotation is called as a single character constant, right? Otherwise, suppose I can take 1, it is a number numerically, right? Whenever we can represent 1 is a number, if we can represent within the single quotation, now it is also considered as a single character constant. Suppose I can take @ symbol. If we can represent within the single quotation, it is also considered as a single character constant. Means a thing we can represent within the single quotation is called as a single character constant. Are you clear? Means not only for the alphabets, we can take number. Suppose 5 is a number. This number I can represent within the single quotation. It will be considered as a single character constant. Right? Now, what is the next one? String constant. What is meant by string? What is meant by string? Means a string is nothing but a group of characters. A group of characters is called as a string. A group of characters are called as a string. You know, A is a character, B is a character, C is a character. Right? This group of characters we can represent within the double quotations. Within the double quotations is called as string. Right? What is meant by string constant means a group of characters can represent within the double quotes is called as a string. Clear? That means what is meant by constant? Constant means the value cannot be changed during the execution of the program. That is called as a constant. Here the constants are two types. One is the numerical constant, another one is the character constant. Now again the numerical constants are classified as two types, that is the integer constant and real constant. What is meant by integer constants? We can represent the number without any fractional values. Those type of constants or those type of number is called as a integer constant. If we can represent a number with the some fractional values or some floating point value, those type of numbers are called as a real constant. And what is meant by character constant means here the character constant means you can just tell the alphabets. Here these are two classified as a two types. One is the single character constant and string constant. Single character constant means a character can represent within the single quotation. A character can represent within the single quotation is called as a single character constant. And what is meant by string constant? A group of characters. A group of characters can represent within the double quotations is called as a string constant. Suppose 123. If we can represent within the double quotations, it will be also considered as a string constant. Right? And next one. I already discussed what is meant by string. A group of characters can represent within the double quotations. Okay, what is the next token is the symbols. What is meant by symbols means in C language we have the different symbols like flower brackets, parentheses, comma, colon, semicolons, we can have ampersand. We have the different symbols used for to constructing the C program. There is a different number of symbols to use for construction of a C program. Right? This is the fifth C tokens. And the next one is the operator. Right? What is meant by operator? Operator means an operation between two values. Right? What is meant by operator? There is a number of operators, right? By using the operator, we can perform the some operation between the two values. Suppose for example, now 5 is a one value, 7 is a one value, right? In between, I can put the plus. It is a one symbol, right? Addition symbol. What it can do? It can add the value 5 and value 7. That is, now value is the 12. Means here the plus is called as an operator. The plus is called as an operator. This operator will be perform the operation between 5 and 7. That is the addition operation will be performed between the 5 and 7. That is the result is the 12. That is called as a operator. Means an operation between the two values are called as a operator. You can simply say that an operation between the two operands or variables are called as a operators. Now in C we have the different operators, right? I will explain one by one. That means I have given the list. In next video I will explain what are the different operators with example. What is the first operator we have? Means suppose arithmetic operators. Suppose relational operator, suppose logical operator, bitwise operator, right? Conditional operator, suppose assignment operator, right? And increment or decrement operator, and the last one is special operators, right? These are the different operators we have in C language. Means what is the need of operator? Means we can perform the some operation between the two values. How we can perform, how many ways we have to perform? Means these are the ways, these are the different operators to perform the different operations. Now what are the arithmetic operators we have? The arithmetic operators are addition, suppose subtraction, multiplication, division, modular division. Now what are the relational operators we have? The relational operators are greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, equal to and not equal to. Means we have to perform this operation. Now what are the logical operators? The logical operators are logical and, logical or and logical not. And bitwise operators are bitwise and, bitwise or, exclusive or, right shift and left shift. What is the conditional operators? Question mark and colon. What is the assignment operator? Is equal to. And what is the increment operators? Plus plus or minus minus, right? These are all the different operators. And what are the special operators in C? Suppose one is the comma operator, another one is the size of operator, and another one is the address, ampersand address operators. Means these are all the different operators available in the C language to perform the some operations, right? Now these are all called as a token, right? What is meant by token? Means the token is nothing but the smallest unit in the program is called as a token, or each and individual unit of a program is called as a token. The tokens are keywords, identifiers, constants, strings, symbols, and operators. Right? What is meant by keyword? Are the reserved words. Okay, now these words have some specific meaning. That meaning cannot be changed. Now, what is meant by identifier? Identifier is a name. Okay, this name can be used for to represent the variable name, function name, or method names. And what is meant by constant? Means the constant is nothing but once we can assign the value, that value cannot be changed during the execution. Right? And what is meant by string means a group of characters can represent within the single quotation, as a double quotation is called as a string. Right? Now symbols. In C language we have the different symbols to write the C program. Right? And operators. What is meant by operators means an operation between the two values or two variables or two operands is called as a operators. There is a different types of operators to perform the sum operations. Clear? I hope all of you understood about the C tokens. Right? If you have any doubts or any concept you have to require, please mention in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe and share the video and like the video. Thank you for your support.